Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well and ready for week 2 of our e-learning with art. So first off, I want to say thank you and great job to everybody who submitted assignment number 1. It was really nice to go through and see all of the variety of artwork that you guys submitted for me, as well as to read a little bit about you guys and your interest with each comment. So if you commented, I went through and wrote you a comment back. If you have not submitted that assignment yet, I've noticed there's a handful of you who have not. Some of you may have only submitted a photo and you did not submit a comment, or vice versa. So I haven't been able to give you kind of full credit for the assignment yet. So please make sure that if you did not complete that assignment in its entirety, that you go through and do that so that I can give you credit. So for this project, I have tried to make it feel as, in person as possible as far as instruction goes. So I have put together a Google Slides presentation, and my little chat, window in the corner is going to follow you from slide to slide and hopefully help explain this project to you. So the last assignment was more of an introductory assignment. This one is kind of more of a full-blown project. My plan with this, or my idea with this, is that a lot of you had commented that, drawing's not necessarily your thing, but you still have a lot of interest in art. So I figured we'd kind of ease into the drawing assignments a little bit and start out with this first assignment that I think you guys will probably enjoy. It's more of kind of creating a sculpture, an arrangement, rather than kind of drawing something on paper. So hopefully this can spark the interest of quite a few of you. So the found object color wheel is the assignment that I'm talking about. So right here on this screen, you'll see an image that is a student example. I like to include as many examples as possible to hopefully kind of kickstart your brain and get you thinking in different directions. So once I go through the assignment, if you want to head on back to this image to kind of get some ideas, please feel free to do so. So the color wheel is a very important kind of concept to understand in art, especially at kind of a younger age, because it will really help you guys as you move on to high school and if you pursue art as you move forward. Understanding color and understanding kind of properties and how color families have relationships with each other, and how, two colors, when they're mixed, they create another color. Understanding all of this information about hues and colors is really important. So kind of using that as our first project here is kind of my idea behind it. So here is the color wheel with the 12 colors kind of spanned around that we are going to be focusing on. So understanding that when yellow and orange mix together, you get yellow-orange. That is why yellow-orange is positioned in between those two colors. The same thing can apply as you go entirely around the color wheel. So for this project, and I know my little video chat kind of blocks off some of the text, so I will be sure to attach this presentation to the assignment. That way you can go back and check it out, despite seeing my face there. But the project. So you're going to create your own color wheel using various objects that you find around your house. Be sure that your color wheel contains all 12 colors, and therefore you need at least 12 objects in total. Please feel free to add more objects if you'd like to. I'm just requiring you to have at least 12 to kind of cover the 12 different colors that I'm interested in seeing. You can have a theme to your color wheel, or you can go completely random. So I've been seeing a lot of art teachers doing this project with their students, and some have a theme to their wheel. So if you're someone who has a lot of shoes, maybe you want to have all your shoes spread out. Maybe you have a wide variety of colors there, and you can create the wheel that way. It's really up to you guys. I just wanted to give you some options on themes to hopefully maybe kickstart some ideas. What you're going to do, what I recommend to do, is once you have all of your objects, you're going to arrange them on the floor. And then I recommend kind of standing over it and taking a photo that way. That way I can see kind of the full spectrum going all the way around the wheel. This slide you guys can really use as reference to help you out in terms of gathering those objects and figuring out a way that you would like to arrange them. So the image shows you the kind of order and arrangement that they should be in. And the list that my face is blocking a little bit is all of those 12 colors. Now, please do not stress if you cannot find colors that match up exactly. So for example, red violet is usually a tricky color to find. Blue violet is a tricky color to find as well. Just try your best. Feel free to have siblings or parents kind of help you out. You can make it kind of like a family activity. Don't stress if you can't find the exact color. Just try your hardest and give it your best shot and you'll be fine. I like to include student examples, again, to hopefully kickstart some ideas in your brains. Maybe you see some objects like, ooh, that gives you an idea. So please feel free to kind of use these as inspiration. As you can see, the image on the left, that student kind of separated all of their objects into kind of little groupings for each color. That's fine. The image on the right, they're all kind of thrown together, but they still blend nicely as you go around. So again, take whatever route you'd like to. Here are 2 more images, just including some objects that maybe you recognize that you might have around the house that might kind of help you out. I'm going to look on my list and make sure that I've kind of covered everything that I wanted to. I think I did. So if you guys have any questions at all, please, please, please do not hesitate to add a comment on Google Classroom, or you can email me any question. No questions or stupid questions. Anything that you've got, please, please, please let me know. The other thing I was going to say, now I lost my train of thought and I can't think of it. Oh, so remember that this assignment is posted on Monday and you have until Friday to complete it. So please make sure that you are staying on top of these assignments so they are not kind of bottling up until the end and then it's very overwhelming. Stay on top of it. Use those Fridays that are the catch-up days. Really utilize them. And even if you need to submit assignment over the weekend, please do that rather than not submitting it at all. It'll really help your grade if you're getting all of the assignments done. So once again, guys, have fun with this. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. And I will see you next week with your next assignment.